This episode of Weed and Grub is brought to you by Skunk Feather.
I'm trying it right now.
It's
Trying it. I've been using it right now.
You're tasting it right now?
Yeah.
Skunk Feather is so tasty because they use sustainable cultivation methods, science, and innovation to create potent, flavorful flower and extracts since 2005.
Add the word trust in there.
Oh.
Because I trust what I'm going to get every time when I use this. That's straight up truth. Add the word trust.
Skunk Feather products you can trust are preciously
Oh,
crafted.
is that true?
No,
Or did
I
you
just
add
added
it?
that.
Oh, thank you.
To ensure maximum retention of terpenes and flavor. And their 2020 lineup of products, like the one you have, pays homage to their home county of Santa Cruz, California.
Whoop, whoop.
With names like Pleasure Point. I think you have Cement Ship.
Yes.
Boardwalk and Banana Slug.
Yeah.
You saw some of those big fat boys.
Yeah, we did see some banana slugs when we were up
Yeah.
there. Huh.
They artfully craft some of the finest crumbles, sugars, shatters, and distilled oils in the world. So
I'm excited to dive into the crumbles next.
Ooh, I think
Yeah.
we have some.
I know we have some.
That's awesome. We'll
Yeah.
go to skunkfeather.com to learn more and follow them on Instagram at skunk_feather.
Hey,
Skunk Feather, providing you the most enjoyment possible.
Mike.
Hello, and welcome to Weed and Grub.
Check, check. Oh, perfect. This is the way to start.
How's my levels?
Your levels are great.
Oh, man. I love that.
Yeah?
I do love that.
What do you have?
The Skunk Feather Coughatron 24. Ooh, it feels good though. I love this one. This is the one I've been using.
That's a nice fat graham cartridge too.
Yeah, right?
I love a graham cartridge. Graham cartridge. Do you think that would be a good name for a porn star?
I was just gonna say, yes.
Do you know have I ever told you my porn name? Misty Fjords.
Oh, that's hot.
It's a place in Alaska.
Really? The Misty Fjords?
Misty Fjords.
Fuck, and she's got big boobs and
Yeah.
a sultry attitude.
And a wet pussy.
That's such a good porn name.
Well, I think Graham Cartridge. Graham Cartridge would be a good porn name for you.
Oh man, Graham Cartridge and Misty Fjords in like Skunk Feather Seduction.
That'd be great. We're like live action recreate Pepe Le Pew and the
not
cat.
Pepe, no.
Oh no,
I'm
because
not
I know
doing Pepe.
he's terrible. But I have like
No.
an affinity for that cartoon because it was when I was a kid and I didn't know it was terrible. But yes, he's terrible.
I only listen to Bill Cosby's albums
I know.
because that's what give me a break. What are you talking about?
Great point, Mike. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Touche.
What up, Mary Jane?
How's it going, Mike?
Good. Welcome to Weed and Grub, everyone. I remembered this time.
Nice.
This is a podcast about comedy, culture, cooking.
Cannabis.
Jesus.
And calling shit out.
Yeah.
And just saying hey and what's up in these wild times. Wild times are these.
It is wild. Whatever. We're gonna get through it.
Yeah, we are.
I that's the craziest thing is like in the deepest of depths. It's kind of like no, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna survive. We're gonna fight. Like it is gonna be whatever it is. But I just have too much belief in the human race to allow my own insecurities that I don't control everything around me at all times to bury me in a pit of despair.
Yeah.
I just believe in us too much.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I think like that is a huge part of everything that I'm trying to do right now is to truly let go, label and let go. Like if something negative floats my way, I try to observe it and then like set it free down the river and not, make that actually my experience. Like, thoughts are not facts. Feelings are not facts. And
You almost try to Twitter it in a positive way.
yeah, like let the leaf land in your hand and then set it down the stream and like look at it for a moment, observe it, and then let it go because I mean, like I could feel a constant state of panic, anxiety, depression, and despair all the time right now because of everything around us. Or I could just go on a fucking bike ride and try and remember that people have lived through crazier times than these, believe it or not.
That was a crazy thing we were talking about, and just before we started recording, where you were telling me about if you were born in the 1900s.
Yeah.
Do you mind sharing it on here, or is it too weird?
No, not at all. It was a post that I think my sister posted it. And it was just a timeline of like, okay, so you were born in 1900. In 1914, the First World War breaks out. In the 20s, the economy collapses. Then the fucking Dust Bowl hits. Then the Great Depression. Then the Second World War. Then the Korean War. Then the Vietnam War. When you're 75. And your whole entire timeline, as you look back, has been loss, tragedy, blood, death, disease, fucking economic collapse. Like everything's been very fucking scary all the time, and it's just a great way to put everything into context and say, like, right now, yes, it feels like incredibly stressful and panicky and just, you know, like politically like unnavigable in so many ways for me, especially with what's going on with Supreme Court nominations and stuff. Like it's so fucking scary. And yet, you know, it's like the only constant is change, and things will just keep moving. And, you know,
When you say it like that, it makes me think that, like, it's not like the world hasn't changed at all. It's just that we're more connected to it now. So it's
Right.
like nothing has really changed.
we're more aware.
but we're more aware of it right
of
now because of
everything.
like social media and shit like
And
that.
each other, and that's why we're
And each
so
other, yeah.
raw. And
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
and it's
Like my brain is not built to handle this. Like I
Right.
feel like I'm version 2, but the world is in version 5.
right.
Like I don't have the capacity or intelligence to like handle what the world is doing right now. I feel like I'm an old computer, but also, like you're saying, it's same shit, different day in a crazy way.
Well, in the craziest of ways, but you have the emotional and intellectual capacity for it. It's just that you're it's not that you don't have the intellectual or emotional capacity is what I'm trying to say. It's that you absolutely do, but you're just that we're not meant to. This isn't for us. Like it's not supposed to be like this.
I need to like undo my belly button and like tap the crumbs out. I need somebody to like blow in my butthole and clear the cartridge.
Yeah, well, we've gotten fucking co-opted by the tech that we invented. I mean, that's why everyone is so excited about the social dilemma right now, which I hated and thought was like really not great because of the like weird Canadian bad TV filmmaking that they added into the whole story. What did you think of it?
It was trash.
I was like when they did like the weird Minority Report, sort of like 3 dudes standing in a room. I was like, what's that? Just tell us facts. I just need facts. I just need some of that. Oh, word, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
documentary
that's the
making.
thing, right? That's
Totally.
how social, like, yeah, it was an oh word, yeah, dude.
Oh my god! But
well-
yeah, it's too stressful. And unplugging, I think, is the only thing that's really helping me. Like mindfulness, going on a fucking bike ride, microdosing mushrooms, all that kind of stuff. That's helping me stay in the present and not attached to the feeling that it's all like ding, 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 5-alarm fire. The world is ending. The world is ending.
What's microdosing doing for you? Whoa, what an air gasp.
Yeah.
Wow, like there are certain types of air gasps that are very distinct, and that was a distinct air gasp. Like there's like breathing, which is no big deal, nobody hears it, nobody cares. A sneeze is way over the top and kind of like triggering. But like a release of pressure air gasp from a human body is so distinct, and I just felt your release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a channel that's opened up through all of my chakras. I feel like after we talked about the spinning wheel of death chakra experience that I was
Right.
having a few weeks back, where I was like, I think it's just a panic attack, but I'm not really sure. There's something that's opened up, and I think it's a few things. It's a combination of things. It's getting home. We're back in LA after months away, so it's just kind of being in my own space with my cat and some of my things.
What is microdose doing?
And well, I'm talking about it right now because it's something. It's the connector that's bringing together like being home, being in my own space. I got a bike. I'm going on bike rides, and I started microdosing regularly, and that's the thing that's stitching everything together, which is just trying. It's keeping me in the present and not in the future, which is anxiety, or the past, which is despair.
Right. Oh shit, that is it, isn't it? Whoa, yeah,
right? I'm
totally.
I'm trying not to go, and if I do end up in either of those places, I'm trying to recognize that's where I am, and then just come back to the present moment where I am just here breathing.
Yeah,
So that's what microdosing is helping me do.
that's how. What's your regiment?
My regimen is mushrooms, microdosing mushrooms every third day, and then microdosing cannabis every day. And it's working great.
Wait, so your regiment is just every day? Mm-hmm. Great.
Well, with the weed.
Right.
Really low. It's like 2 or 3 milligrams of cannabis, which is like so little for
like
so many people.
Like a Satori edible?
Yeah, those the strawberries are perfect. They're 3 milligrams.
Oh, one pop of one strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck yeah. I love
it's
that.
fantastic, and they have fast acting ones as well.
Fruit's good for you.
They have or they have little 2 milligram mints. Fruit is good for you.
Okay, so your regimen is weed every day, and
Just
every
a little,
other
little
day.
bit, and every third day.
But ooh, man, I'd be too high to figure out what a third day is. You're the type of
No.
person who, if I ask you what time it is, you say 1/2 don't you?
I do have my phone on military time.
Oh my god!
And I am currently taking a multivitamin every single day. I'm doing better, Mike. I'm getting there. The pandemic fucking knocked all of our blocks off.
I know, but
it was
like,
not okay.
when I hear every third day, it immediately gives me anxiety because I'm like, there's 7 days in a week. So how does it work, and how do you keep track of? Is it every fourth
It's in my calendar.
on your military time
Yeah,
phone?
I can show you.
Man, you beat to a drum that is like a specific snare. It's so
I just,
great.
No,
it's
I
so
have
cool.
needs. Here. There, I'll open it up and show you.
Okay.
That was day 1.
Uh-huh.
And then every third day.
I love that you use the emoji
I just set it
too.
up to repeat.
Oh, that's smart.
It's just the little mushroom emoji every third day.
See, that is using your phone for like good and positivity. I love that. That's awesome.
How about you?
Having a microdose calendar? That's such a good idea.
What's happening with you? I feel like you're asking me all about me so that you don't have to talk about you, and I'm interested in knowing
We've
how
known
you
each other
are.
enough years to know that that's my MO. my whole
You're
my
so
whole
good at
persona is built on asking a bunch of questions
I feel
so
like
that I don't
the
have to say shit about myself.
first year and a half that we knew each other, I really didn't ever. Yeah, like it was amazing. I didn't even really see you doing it. You're good at it. You're like an octopus.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A deflective octopus.
Yeah, like
I
you'll
turn
like
invisible. I don't really do colors and like surroundings. I just do invisibility.
you're good at it. You're good at it. You're good at deflecting. It's
Yeah.
interesting. How are you?
Oh, like
What's your regimen, Mike?
my regimen?
Yeah.
I just started eating vegan
Okay.
this week. I'm shitting my brains out. It's so insane. It's so insane.
Does it feel great?
That's the thing. Like, that's how you know something is amazing, is when like you feel like a positive dehydration. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels great to shit your brains out and be like, yo, what was inside me? I'm a gross bat.
Can I ask like a really kind of gross question? But I really want to know, so I hope no one is offended by me really asking about the consistency of your poops. But like, are they slidey?
Oh, when you said consistency, I was like every third day.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
No, are they, like, because sometimes, when you have the one where you like have to hold onto the bowl with both hands
I
and
see
you
what
like
you're saying.
clench your jaw, and then others where it's just like, it just like sloops right out.
It's man, this is going to get so gross, so deep. So if you want to
Everybody
skip
needs to-
ahead like a minute and a half, just
Okay.
hit the fast forward. But this will be about another minute and a half on this riff I'm feeling.
I want to know.
It's my third favorite type of number 2 to do.
Okay.
It's forceful, powerful, a lot, minimal cleanup, but the problem is it happens like too much during the day.
Oh.
So it's like it's like if the Liberty Bell dropped from 2 floors up, and you're
Yeah.
like, that was awesome.
That's so gross. It sounds like you're detoxing though.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Wow.
So
Cool.
So yeah, it's really fun. Like, it feels great. There's no doubt about it. I want one of those, like, I've never tried a bidet, but I feel like if you're gonna detox and keep it up, something like a bidet is probably pretty fun to have.
I think you can buy them fairly cheaply and just like hook them up in your own bathroom. and just I think you could get one.
I think it's like
I
it's
think
no
we
longer.
can arrange that.
I think it's no longer of privilege.
It's not like Crocodile Dundee where he thinks it's a drinking fountain. It's like,
Man, that's such a good movie.
yeah, it is.
Such a good bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I bet that's been about a minute and a half.
Okay, cool.
Thanks for rejoining us, everybody.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Welcome back.
Do you want to get to the news?
Oh yeah, this is such a crazy news story that we kind of watched unfold last year, and now there's the sort of the lawsuit has come. So
yeah.
remember when Cushy Punch got busted?
I think it was actually right when we started doing news every single episode, because we were like, this is important. We should talk about this. And it was like one of our first news stories was about this lawsuit.
Yeah, so there's a California cannabis company based in LA called Cushy Punch, and they're huge here. They make gummies and vape cartridges, and they're in every dispensary, and they have huge billboards all around LA.
It's kind of like Blue Diamond almonds, where you're kind of like, where did this come from? But I kind of love them the most.
Everyone knows who they are. Their ads are like really bright and colorful and rainbowy. And I remember when we had ads running in dispensaries, they had like, we went to a dispensary to like look at one of our ads on the TV, and like most of the ad space was taken up by Cushy Punch, and they were all like, just like their ad campaign. They were very high profile fucking company.
Flew too close to the sun.
Well, it turns out that they were manufacturing half of their product and giving it to dispensaries, and then selling the other half to the fucking legacy market.
Respect.
And getting around. I mean, there are many ways to feel about this, depending on where you stand.
Okay, well, let's get into the news now, and then I'll give my opinion on the half legal, half not legal market.
Sure. So the news now is that California regulators have sued Cushy Punch for manufacturing and distributing $64 million worth of cannabis-infused gummies, despite lacking the licensing to do so. So basically, there was an investigation that started in October 2019 when regulators got a tip about an illegal cannabis manufacturing and distribution operation in Canoga Park here in LA. And that's when they found all of this product that was destined for the legacy market. And that raid turned up this $64 million worth of product, which, I mean, that retail value is, they always inflate it to make it seem crazy, but it was 58 pounds.
It's still in the 8 digits.
They had 58 pounds of cannabis concentrate. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's like 3 dogs. Worth of concentrate.
So much.
3 medium-sized dogs of pure concentrate.
So Cushy Punch is being sued by California regulators, and we'll just keep following the story. It's reported, this particular story was reported by weedweek.net. Give them a follow.
I'm more on the side of Cushy Punch than I am of the lawsuit coming against them.
You can't.
I have to be.
You can't be.
The way okay.
You can't be. You can't be on the side. They're the fucking man.
Cushy
and they're the
Punch?
ones, yes, and they're the ones who are fucking it up for everyone by trying to play both sides. That is the most fucking unethical bullshit ever. Fuck you.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, trying to get into the fucking regulated market and take up dispensary space and then also sell to the fucking legacy market and just make your money there. Fuck you. Like either
But the bureaucracy, this was going to happen to somebody one way or another, because this, I think, to me, this is one of the only ways you can stay afloat as a cannabis business in California or anywhere, because there's so many fucking bureaucracy loopholes and bullshit you have to put up with, and they only want super rich people. Like, they just want to control all of it from the top down. And if this means that you can do it on both sides and do it legit on the side that you are doing it legit on, then I'm sorry, like, this is a way to stay afloat. And then when you get capped for something else in the future, because they're going to cap everybody, then you've got like cash on a fucking pallet in a warehouse to do something with.
I so disagree. No. If you can't operate within the Prop 64 regulation legal cannabis market that was set up, that is definitely something that fucking needs to be fixed and is super fucking broken and overregulated and highly taxed and is forcing small businesses of all kinds to go out bust. I mean, there's so, like, when I moved here in 2016, there were all of these incredible small businesses making the coolest stuff. Like,
and the fun of it was finding something new that was tiny that you were up on that nobody else was, and then you got to share that knowledge with your friends.
Yeah, and it could be
feeling.
like it was small batch artisanal weed.
Yeah,
it was
up.
Great. Like, from flour to edibles to concentrates, all that kind of stuff. It was amazing, and so much of that is just not available anymore. And there are like the fucking huge brands that have taken over all of the space at places like, and then the fucking huge dispensaries like Sweet Flower and MedMen and all of these big chains. is broken. I totally agree with you. It's broken.
Yeah, that's why you should do shit like this.
No, you absolutely should not. We have to work to fix the system so it's legal for everyone and everyone can play. And that needs to be fixed. And that's not going to be done by a huge corporation playing both sides. It's just not going to work. If anything, they're fucking it up for everyone who is working in the legacy market who decided not to go legal. Like if you decided to just stay as an underground grower and like never, really try to operate within the legal market, then these guys are fucking, making things harder for you as well. Either way, if you're a legal cannabis company, you should be pissed at these guys. And if you're a legacy grower, you should be pissed at these guys. Fuck that. It's shady as hell.
That was good debate. That was really nice. I like talking to you.
Both sides, neither side.
Yeah, it is.
Oh man, there was a fucking debate today. We gotta. Oh yeah.
Both sides, neither side debate.
Oh my god, I know neither side. I don't want either side. Oh, anyway, we gotta do our next thing so I can stop thinking about what's coming.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to it tonight.
Are you really?
Yeah.
How so?
Because it is. I have a difficult time thinking that it matters.
That the presidential debate will actually
Yeah.
move the needle at all, you mean?
Yeah, it's become such a spectacle where I'm seeing countdown clocks in the corner of what are supposed to be legitimate news networks with countdown to the debate like it's a detonator to an explosion. Like, that's the inference by putting a countdown anywhere is it's like a rocket ship going up, and that's the excitement of it. So the fanfare around it is what it is, and so I just have a hard time thinking it'll fucking matter unless like Biden's teeth fall out and Trump like does a line live on camera. Like that's the only way I think it'll matter.
Right. I don't know. I'm sort of interested to see if it does. Yeah, I think it might matter.
You do?
Yeah, I really truly do. I think it might matter. I think it might move some people who are somehow, I don't know how, but some people who are truly undecided right now into one camp or the other. And I think that's very important to watch.
I would love to, before I talk more out of my ass, know what the numbers of undecided and like what types of people those undecideds are. Like the the demos and everything for who's still on the fence at all.
There's like significant like 10 points in some places.
Yeah.
It could be like 10% undecided.
Fascinating. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
So,
well, I'm watching this debate from the point of view of like, I just don't.
I just kind of want to see what happens. I mean, like, is Biden actually going to be able to come out swinging about the fucking, New York Times tax story?
You know what? I'm sorry to interrupt, but you got me kicking around now, and I'm fucking high, and it's good. I think the part that makes me feel like it doesn't fucking matter is because as soon as it's over, it goes out into the ocean of social media and news networks, and they dissect it and angle it in whatever way is convenient. And so it immediately loses, like there should be a 12-hour gap between any type of comments allowed anywhere from a debate like this and the debate itself, so that you have to like sit with what you just saw before you make a rash decision and come up with something that is not even your opinion anymore. It's the opinion of the bubbles that surround you. Like there should be some kind of legislative 12-hour, like think about it on your own gap.
Whoa, dude. I think that's an amazing idea.
Yeah?
Like everybody should go and be alone or with just family or friends or whoever and just have a think about it and talk about it with your circle.
Yes.
Or maybe just yourself.
Both.
Before you pile onto
you have
Twitter
the time to do both.
And social media and start watching the talking heads on all of the fucking channels.
Yes.
I think that's a wonderful idea.
Yeah, take a minute.
Yeah.
That's it. So
what a great idea.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like that's the part that really bugs me the most. Is like I'm not allowed to like think for myself anymore. And that drives me bananas.
Right. Well, the unplug is so interesting when you realize that like that's how you're made to feel, is that the social media is running you, and then when you unplug from it and you come back and nothing's changed and you're like, "Oh, I can actually just put it away." And fucking, come back to it anytime and all the shit's the same.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. I like that we came back together.
I like the enforced 12-hour period of just think about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of thinking about it, you want to try these sodas we got from Stuart?
Yeah, I do. This is so exciting. Okay.
Okay.
This is a very fun thing to do after our pre-debate situation here. We've got Stuart Blair sent out. Do you have?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna make it my bud of the week this week, like out of the gate.
Okay.
And when we do your bud at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Because Stuart is my bud of the week this week. At Twitter at Stuart Blair. There's no E on Blair. It's Blair like is Flair? Yeah, like Ric Flair, but Blair.
Okay.
And he said.
Oh, and it's Stuart is Stuart.
Yeah, like a tiny mouse who drives a car. Mm-hmm. And he said, "Hey, can I send you some Scottish soda called Earn Brew? I grew up drinking this stuff, and I think you'll love it." And then we did the thing, and then he just wrote, because I told him we were going to record, he goes, "Stand prepared. It may be like Marmite kind of deal. People will either love it or hate it."
Oh my God, I'm so funny.
Scottish sodas? I can't believe this. This is exciting.
So this is, in response to the first round that we did of cream sodas, and then the second round that we did of orange sodas.
Hell yeah.
And then Stuart got nudged and he was like, "You've got to taste this stuff." I think
Round 3 Scottish sodas?
Scottish sodas. So we've got, what do you think the likelihood is that this is iron brew? Do you think it's Iron Brew?
Oh, I thought it was one word.
It might be. I can't tell. It's
IRNBRU.
So it could be like Iron
It's got to be
Brew.
Iron Brew because there's a tiny man holding up the brew.
Right.
And he's strong looking. He looks like Arnold.
Well, and I guess if you're Scottish and you just like have less consonants and vowels and it's like Iron Brew. So apologies to anyone Scottish who I just offended with that. But I don't fucking know.
Wow.
Okay, listen, my grandmother was a Wallace. I do have like some tiny claim to a little bit of Scottish ancestry. I don't know about the accent. I'm guessing it's Iron Brew.
Say it with a Scottish accent?
No.
How would it be? No, I'm not. Come on. Like truly.
Iron Brew.
Iron Brew.
Iron Brew. Iron Brew.
You want to try it?
I have no idea. Yes. And then we also have 2 others to taste because we wanted to do just taste some weird stuff.
Okay.
This is exciting.
Yes, and it's orange.
It's a very crazy orange.
Hell yeah.
It looks like fucking Rockstar or something.
I love orange.
Oh man, what a weird nose.
Super my favorite
here
color.
We go. Holy fuck. That's crazy.
I love it. I love it.
Really like it.
Whoa.
It's like cream soda meets orange soda.
So
Kind of.
I feel like it's like if orange soda went on vacation and chilled out for a minute.
You know what would be great with this?
Ice cream, vanilla
Vodka.
ice cream. Oh.
Like 2 fingers of vodka. Oh man, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could go all night long with this stuff.
That's so
I just
great.
finished it. I'm gonna have some more.
Oh, this is delicious. Thank you, Stuart. It's
Wow.
like a mellow orange soda to me. Is that fair?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't even know.
And it smells insane. Like it smells. You can smell the thiamine or whatever batched
Oh.
chemicals are in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
I can't even. Wow.
Thank you for the Iron Brew.
Okay.
Great.
Next, we have.
What would it be? I think vodka orange ice cream.
Yeah, you were gonna say that like in an ice cream float.
Yeah, I'm getting into floats because it's 90 degrees out, and I feel like the float is often forgotten, always appropriate.
It is too fucking hot. Yes, Bobo. See, the cat even says it's too goddamn hot. There's
Yeah.
a bag of bones in this heat.
I think an ice cream float. It's like ice cream float weather right now. And I also think that the vanilla ice cream it's kind of had its day. I want to see a moose track float. I want to see a mint chocolate chip float.
I think that'd be weird though, because then when the ice cream melts and all of the bits fall to the bottom, then you've just got like a weird sludge.
Well, there's got to be more than a vanilla float out there. Like I know vanilla goes with root beer and everything else, but there's got to be.
You want like a Neapolitan float?
What would that be? Like strawberry soda, chocolate syrup, and vanilla ice cream? I bet that would be delicious.
That sounds amazing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like the float game deserves better.
Yeah.
Yeah, now's the time. Like I'm seeing too many Bloody Marys with like buffet tables on top of them. Like
a roast chicken.
yeah, give me a break. Where's my float party that's like a Bloody Mary but in the dessert realm?
Let's have a fucking float party.
A float party would
Yeah.
be so fun with
A
friends.
socially distanced park picnic float party where everyone brings their own soda and
Toppings.
and their own ice cream.
And their own ice cream.
And we all stay 20 feet away from each other.
There's got to be a better way.
Awful.
There's got to be a better way.
Got to be a better way.
Well, no, because, if all of you get tested and then you all get a house together,
Yeah.
then you can have, like, one of the night events be like on election night.
Yes.
Throw a float party with your friends so that win or lose, you're eating ice cream. You're going to be crying either way. And ice cream and crying go hand in hand. So
Everyone's
this is a win.
definitely going to be crying. I would like to be crying in a hot tub while eating a float.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, let's do it. Float party on election night.
Has anyone made a bong jacuzzi?
What? What do you mean?
Where you would put like like you could make it into a bong, like a jacuzzi bong, because it's already bubbling.
Because my
And
experience,
you can like smoke your skin.
ugh. I went to the Catskills with a group of friends one New Year's. We all used to just get cabins and like do New Year's and fun stuff together all the time. And there was one year where we got a house that had a hot tub. And whatever the fuck happened, I don't know. We were just in and out of that hot tub a lot for like the 3 days. And on the fourth day, I remember cracking the hot tub to like hop into it before we like got in our cars and drove back to the city. And it smelled like someone had died in it. It smelled like my fucking bathroom sewer when that backed up this morning and I had to call the plumber. It truly smelled like someone had died.
Because it was just like folded in skin cells upon sweat, upon drinks, upon bodies, upon sweat, upon drinks, upon bodies.
It was just like decomposing party vibes.
Yeah.
It was disgusting. I'll never forget how it smelled.
It's like when you leave your hotel room after a festival.
Oh God.
Yeah. I get that. Oh, that's rancid.
Yeah, it's real bad.
All right, so maybe no bong jacuzzi
I don't
is the
want
way to
a
go.
bong jacuzzi situation. No, just hand me a joint.
Fucking
Or
smoke.
vape pens are the best for jacuzzis because joints always get wet. I don't want a soggy joint. So
I'm bored with that.
Yeah.
This next one is called Lilt. Totally tropical taste, pineapple and grapefruit. Ooh, those are nice. There's a lot going on this can, man.
I'm
It
excited
is too
because
much
it
to
says
read.
65p on it, which means pence. 65 pence. That's how much it costs.
Where's a pence the money?
A pence is, so there were, I believe, the craziest thing about the money in the UK was, well, my dad was growing up in Britain. There was like a weird situation with like shillings to pounds and tuppence, and none of it made sense. It wasn't like 1 penny.
There's
and
no
then there were
metric
100 and
system.
$1.
Yeah.
No, but they do use the metric system. They just had a crazy money system, and then it got easier. But their pence are in a pound. So that would be like 65p would be 65
cents.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. So like the P is silent in America.
Sure.
Got it.
Oh, here we go. Okay. I like
Not
the
as much
color.
foam. I like Iron Brew too because of when you pour it, it has a bunch of strong foam that bubbles up. It's a very powerful soda.
It fizzed way up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like it was an alpha soda.
Okay. I love the color of this. It's very pineapple-y looking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nope. Going in the bucket.
Oh my God, I fucking love it.
Ugh.
That's so funny.
That's awful.
Really?
Awful.
Oh, I like it so much.
Were you okay?
It's-
That's awesome.
Also, would be great with vodka. I think I just want to get hammered today.
What do
so
you like?
nervous
What do you
about this
like
gonna
about
be.
this pineapple grapefruit lilt?
I don't.
You can't even say the name.
I don't taste. What do you mean? I can't even say the name?
Lilt.
Lilt. What are you talking about?
Lil T.
Lil T. Sure. Lilt. I don't know. I like it because it's it tastes like it would be good with vodka and it would be good on a beach.
It's too much grapefruit, not enough pineapple. Grapefruit is revolting. I love grapefruit soda, but I love it when it's like overly sweet, where it doesn't actually taste like grapefruit.
Huh.
So I wish that this tasted more like pineapple and less like piss.
This is wow. I'm a fan, and I would drink it all day long.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm putting the rest into the bucket so we can taste our third on the docket because this one is possibly the outlier.
Yeah, this is some Harry Potter shit. Well, I don't want to do that because I don't like J.K. Rowling anymore. This is some
This is some
Witches, if you've seen that movie shit.
Sure.
Have you seen that? That was the scariest movie I saw growing up. I will never forget. That is the scary scene of my childhood that really rocked me, was in this movie called The Witches.
Is that the one with Bette Midler?
No, that's Hocus Pocus, which is also great. But The Witches was terrifying. This witch is turning kids into mice or rats or something. And I watched a fucking witch turn a kid into a rat, and the kid is shaking and going spasmodic and going, and turns into a fucking mouse rat, and then like has those big "what the fuck just happened to me" eyes.
Oh, no.
And it was the scariest thing. That's the movie that fucked me up, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never even. Who's in it?
Ben from the Michael Jackson song.
Okay.
That rat. Fievel makes a cameo.
Okay.
Have you ever played that board game Mousetrap? That little guy. Mm-hmm. He gets him out of a couple jams with Rube Goldberg machines.
Holy fuck! Do you know I saw a fucking human size, or not human size, but like a giant mousetrap when I was at Burning Man, where they like the
clap kind, or the video game or the board game drop down?
The board game drop down thing. And it was a
Whoa.
huge Rube Goldberg fucking situation. And once they set it in motion, the last thing that would happen would be that an anvil would crush a car.
That's awesome.
It was dope.
Wow.
It was fucking dope, I have to say.
That would be my Burning Man region, would be like Cartoon Land.
Yeah.
Where you can walk through a blackout tunnel and you can like push down on some Acme products to have things occur.
There was another game at the same year that I think it was the same year, which was a huge Operation.
Damn.
And you played it, and when you like touched the side, it gave you a real shock. Like a hardcore
Put it on your nipple and play.
fucking shock. It
Nice.
was amazing.
Yeah. Do you think, could you do that? Could I like clamp my nipples to the game and try and be a surgeon?
I mean, absolutely.
Fun.
Yeah, I would say add an electrode to your dick.
Do you
and
think
just
that's
go
where the
for it.
fetish comes from? Like, do you know how like a lot of fetishes have to do with your developmental stages as a child? Do you think if you play Operation too early, the next thing you're on kink.com looking at
hooking up car batteries to your
car
nipples?
batteries?
Oh my
Do you think
God.
that's how it works? And Milton Bradley is kind of like low-key shaping. Like, if you play Monopoly, you're going to go into some business tycoonery. If you love the game Trouble, you're
Oh,
a bit
that's
of an
why I'm so
imp.
fucking bad with money, is because I got so fucking traumatized by Monopoly.
Maybe.
Oh my God,
Do
you're
you think?
explaining so much.
I think so. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want your kids on screens too early. And we played board games a lot growing up. And I loved Candyland, and I said ice cream, and you said vodka. So
Oh.
I don't know.
Makes a lot of sense, because I just kind of played with sticks and mud.
Your favorite board game was stick in mud.
Stick in a pile of mud. It was great. Oh man. Okay. This third one we have is Flying Cauldron Butterscotch Beer, non-alcoholic.
All right,
Let's
butterscotch
see.
beer.
I don't have much hope. Oh. Oh my God.
It smells just like a butterscotch disc. Those nondescript
Like a
wrapped
Werther's?
butterscotch. No, not like that. It's just like wrapped in yellow cellophane.
Oh my God. That's like the most ass fucking.
That's fucking
gross.
terrible.
That tastes like ass.
If you were a food critic, it would be a very tight yet effective column.
Yep. That tastes. Whoa. No.
And on the butterscotch beer, ass,
Notes of
shit,
ass?
ass.
Fucking shit ass shit. No, thank you. Don't ever put that anywhere near me ever again. Well, great. So Iron Brew is the winner.
Yeah, thank you so much, Stuart. I'm going to keep drinking this while we finish
Sweet.
the app.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, we have to do a suicide.
Oh God, really? Okay.
We have
I'm
to.
gonna do a
Still-
suicide sip of all three combined. Wait, I'm gonna top it off with a little Iron Brew. Here we go. The Iron Brew saves it. It mitigates the butterscotch in an amazing kind of way. It's like it neutralizes the butterscotch.
That ain't half bad.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that ain't half bad.
Ugh.
Damn.
Wow.
Well, I'm going to have more Iron Brew.
Iron
for
Brew
the
is
rest of the time.
powerful. Whew. All right. Well, everyone, thank you for hanging out with us. We've had like a wild ride in the past few months in Washington and now back in LA, and we're entering like a strange season. So
What do you mean?
just election season.
Oh, yeah.
You know
See, that's the other thing, man. We can't keep calling it.
what?
I don't know. I'm just thinking a lot about words right now. And like season, and I think like it's not a fucking, it's a sport, and I know politics is a sport, but
Sure.
by calling it a season, it puts it on the same level as like football. And there's a lot less lives on the line when it comes to football. And so I just wish we could change the language around our election of political leaders. And I know that's
You
like,
want it to be
that's-
something more powerful, like we're entering the election wartime?
No,
Or-
I want it to be the opposite. I want it to be the kind of thing that people want to be involved with instead of scared of.
Oh.
I think, but of course, that doesn't do the
Okay.
politicians.
Well, next
any
up,
good.
election fun.
Yeah, now we're talking, Mary Jane. Election fun. Let's have some fun out here.
Election fun for the next month. We're gonna have a great time. We're watching everything go down. I will be microdosing and just trying to keep my head on straight. And I'm looking forward to hanging out with you to get through.
What would be your favorite cartoon thing to do?
Oh, in real life?
Yeah.
I would like to be the Roadrunner
And be real fast and dodge all the traps.
and just like blow raspberries at all idiots who can't get it together to catch me. You know?
An adult blown raspberry might be one of the funniest things.
You can't get it together. I'm fast and brilliant. Yep.
What if
I'm just gonna
Biden?
bike around town blowing raspberries at everyone.
I was just gonna picture you because you got that sweet new bike. You like pull up to someone who cuts you off at the light, and you.
No, man, I'm gonna get fucking smacked if I do that. I'm gonna get in trouble.
I love it. An adult raspberry is hilarious.
Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
Who would you be?
I would like to Wile E. Coyote accordion. I think it'd be real fun to walk around like an accordion for a little bit. Yeah, fall off a building and accordion myself. Mm-hmm. That's funny to me. I think that'd be a real fun thing.
Always emerges unscathed.
Yeah. Again, wow. This whole episode is like you're the Roadrunner and I'm trying to blow shit up. Actually, if you think about it, I'm like sell drugs everywhere. All the time. Literally, who gives a shit? Mind your business. And you're like, no. Like, that's interesting.
Shall we do? Well, you did your butt of the week already.
Yeah. Who's your butt of the week?
So my butt of the week this week is 97.9 The Rat Race, which is a podcast that had me on for their episode called 2 Tickets to Paradise. And Tara is played by our friend Beth Hoyt. And the whole show is just so fucking great. It's 3 amazingly hilarious performers just doing a morning show together, riffing, having a great time. They've got all like the morning radio sound effects. And
Oh, shit,
the 3
fun.
of them just have a great dynamic.
More
and
cartoony kind of
super cartoony.
Cool.
And each ep is like anywhere between 15 and 25 minutes. And I got to play like a tarot reader who called in via Skype to do a reading for the morning host. So check it out
that's
at
awesome.
97.9 The Rat Race on IG, and they're super fun. Just listen to all the eps. They're fantastic. They're so fucking funny.
Damn, cool, nice. I want to listen to you be a fortune teller.
I had a great time just pretending to be loopy. It was great. I mean, pretending, whatever. Oh man,
Is that the show?
I think that's it.
Okay, thank you again, Stuart, and thank you all. We've been getting some delicious reviews lately. We've gotten some new 5-star clicks on iTunes that really, I don't know, warms my fucking heart. Mm-hmm. And what else is there? I don't remember.
I don't know. Write to us at wg@weedandgrub.com. Send us pictures. Slide into our DMs. Tell us what you want us to taste and talk about. It's been really fun drinking these sodas and like coming up with sandwich construction. We got some fucking amazing pictures of people who were like sending like
Yes.
they're like where they tuck their pickle in their meat mattress. It was fantastic. So
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
great. Do you know what I just realized to kind of close this out? I love doing this podcast with you because of the syncness that we get sometimes where we were talking about an anvil on a car, and then we were talking about cartoons, and then Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote, and then in between that we randomly talked about rats and witches, and then it turns out that your butt of the week is the podcast Rat Race, and I just like, man, maybe it's the weed talking, but those little like red string dots that connect for me are the really like, those are the moments that make me feel the most alive.
yeah, synchronicity.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. So I just hope
Absolutely.
everyone out there has like that person or those moments in their lives, especially right now.
Yeah.
Where you can like, you're just like, whoa, I'm on a path because all these like things are flying my way that I'm putting out there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, I love that too. Awesome. Well, that's it for this week, I guess. Let's go watch this fucking debate.
this fun debate.
This fun debate. Let's go watch this fun debate.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.